In this tutorial, you will learn more about the Pramet 2017 catalogue and how to orientate around the different sections of the publication. To begin with, the new Pramet catalogue is the first multilingual printed publication covering all our indexable products. This means that our turning, milling and hole making assortments are newly presented together in one book, side by side. We have not only put all the previous separate catalogues together into one, but we've also developed a common template between the different assortments. We will present the new template at the end of this tutorial. Let's begin by looking at the structure of the catalogue. Each of the chapters has been assigned a colour: blue for turning, orange for milling, and green for hole making. There is also black for workpiece materials classification pages that can be found at the end of the catalogue. The respective colour is always printed in the top outside corner, so it is visible even when the catalogue is closed. Please note, hole making is divided into two sub-chapters, drilling and boring, with their own contents and fingerboard menu. Each of the chapters has its individual fingerboard system, so you can easily find any section quickly. In the catalogue, you will find that each chapter starts with an instructions and navigators section. The reason is simple. We want to provide you with all the necessary information on how to orientate yourself inside the relevant chapter and how to understand the symbols and icons being used. We also want to help you find the right product in an easy and fast way. Therefore, various navigators are available to guide you through the choice process. And if you know exactly what you're looking for, such as a product code, then the easiest way to find it is on the alphabetical list of products, which references to the relevant pages. Our alphabetical lists typically follow a chapter's contents page. But let's go back to the promised explanation of our new template. If we look at one typical page, for example, which presents our range of tool holders. The page starts with standard information such as a picture or dimensional drawing. However, now you can find the information that will help you determine if this is the right tool for your needs. Let's highlight here a set of icons presenting possible tool applications, but also other icons representing information on achievable surface quality or type of cut. At this stage, it's also important to mention that the type of frame around the icon plays an important role. A solid full frame around the icon demonstrates that this is our recommendation, go for it, or this is what you should get. A dashed frame shows this is possible but not fully recommended. You can use it, but better options are available in our assortment. A missing icon is not a mistake. We just do not recommend that respective tool for such use, or the feature is not available. Our new Pramet catalogue also works with virtual groups of inserts, spare parts and special accessories. As we want to provide you with so much information, the A4 page is simply not wide enough. Therefore, you can find virtual group codes and separate tables with information on what each of the virtual groups consists of. Please be aware that the codes of virtual groups cannot be used for orders. If we switch now to a milling cutter section, we can see that the page logic and structure is exactly the same. The only two additional pieces of information is regarding the maximum range of mean chip thickness and the type of shank. For drilling and boring, the basic logic is again the same, with some exceptions, mostly in the boring chapter, such as kits. And what about the information on inserts? Well, the detail on our inserts is absolutely identical across the whole catalogue. You'll first find a set of icons telling you some of the specific features the inserts have. A drawing with a profile of the main cutting edge is displayed, followed by the inserts themselves. They are grouped according to their shape and chip breaker, including a list of the grades that combination is available in. Here it is important to mention that if you compare the new catalogue with the old ones, you will find here no information on stock availability. This type of information is newly presented in price lists only. We have prioritised more relevant information to support your choice of product, such as the application area of each insert, grade and suitability for use in specific working conditions. And that is not all. The following column tells you more about the influences of cutting fluids in continual cut, when to apply cooling and when to avoid it. If you have any questions or concerns, we recommend you to study the instructions section, which is available at the start of each chapter. You will find here an explanation of page layouts for tools and inserts, but also a list of icons with an explanation of their meaning. Also, it is important to explain that the catalogue has been produced in 6 different sets for global use. Each set contains 4 languages. Having 4 languages inside helps us to better manage the logistics of delivering the catalogue to where it needs to be. Also, it can provide practical benefits in multi-language markets, such as Benelux, which has Dutch, German and French-speaking customers. We are aware that 4 languages might sometimes be too heavy for a printed catalogue. Therefore, the most important sections, such as product pages, are text-free. All the text have been replaced by icons, and we spent a lot of time on developing icons that would be self-explanatory. We believe that this has been a successful task, and in most cases you will not need to visit the instructions section too often. Enjoy our new Pramet 2017 catalogue, and have a great day. Thanks for viewing this tutorial.